Our first bout of the evening. Let's welcome to the cage. It's the Youth MMA Catchweight. Give it up for Karipa TK Grant.
Kia ora koutou te whānau whānui. Welcome to the fifth installment of the Full Force Fight Company Mixed Martial Arts event, Beatdown 5. We have an action-packed night ahead with our first light heavyweight Grand Prix tournament where 8 93-kilogram fighters battle it out for the belt. As always, you are here with former New Zealand MMA team member Clark Jarrett, and tonight we are joined by former Beatdown 8-man competitor Corbin Whiteman.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah. Corbin, up first we have Karipa Grant.
Karipa Grant is representing Core MMA and Tukaha Rotorua BJJ. He's 16 years old. Welcome to the cage, Karipa Grant.
We have Karipa Grant fighting tonight.
I actually used to coach May for a little bit in the Colts. He has a really good grappling game.
He's a very strong grappler. He started off, I believe, with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with his dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, our officials tonight, all our UFC officials, Mark Craig, Coombs Peters, Terry Hill, Richie Duran, Luke Hill, timekeeper this evening, Isaac Kingsford, and of course a big thank you to our medical team, Dave at Bay Medical.
Karipa, also known as TK, 16 years old, of Te Arawa Iwi, originally from Rotorua. He's trained tonight by his dad, Marcus Grant, who's very versed in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu art. Up against Franco from South Africa, Corbin. This guy's a striker. He's competed multiple times at world level, 2 world kickboxing championship tournaments under his belt. He's picked up his ground game a bit more with the Core MMA team. What has he been looking like in the gym?
Make sure you go see the team over in the corner. There's tons of fight gear available at MMA Addicts. Grab your t-shirt, grab your Beatdown 5 t-shirt. It's a must-have tonight.
He's trained by Frankie J.
So he's been looking really good in his grappling. He's been really focused on his grappling. He's been doing a lot of it in class. He's rolls a lot with adults, so it's been good. I've always found him a challenging opponent, especially when we're just doing heavy rolls.
Yeah, he looks like he's packed on a bit of muscle, a bit of size.
Yeah, he definitely takes it a lot more seriously than a lot of people his age. He's definitely, he's a visualizer, eh?
100%. I remember back when I was training with you guys and coaching the Colts team, man, that boy, he just works hard. He's very focused. As you say, he's probably the most focused of that age group I've seen. Massively hard work, and I'm very, very excited to see how these two boys go tonight. It's a bit of a classic matchup, striker versus grappler.
Yeah, definitely.
With this youth rule set.
I think it's going to be interesting because they can't do the head strikes.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see how it goes out. I think it's going to be more grappling heavy is my prediction, but it's going to be, I'd like to see them do a lot of body kicks and checking those legs.
We have, with that youth
Just
IMMA
while we're waiting for the
set.
fighters, a few housekeeping rules. Obviously, the bathrooms are at the front of the building. Please no drinks outside the building. Hamilton CBD has a liquor ban throughout the city. And of course, only fighters and their team are around the back.
With the amateur rule set, no head strikes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go again. Representing Tukaha Rotorua BJJ and Core MMA, give it up for TK Karipa Grant.
Here comes TK Karipa.
Now, he's got a long limb dude as well.
Yeah, he's got a good reach on him.
And he's actually been working his striking quite a bit. I think he would surprise
His opponent
you,
this evening, fighting out of the red corner, all the way from South Africa, fighting here at Core MMA. Give it up for Franco van Nijkerk.
So Karipa, looked to have the reach advantage, but here comes Franco. He looked very, very focused. He's got his dad in the corner there with him as well, with Frankie behind them too. I'm really excited for this fight, Corbin.
Honestly, both kids have their dads heavily involved in their training as well. I always, if I see them on the mat, I know their dad's in their corner, so they're very involved even before.
It's got to be good to have your dad there. You know, you got full support in the corner with you. Here we go. Here's Franco from South Africa, trained in South Africa. As we mentioned, he's fought at the World Kickboxing Championships twice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
And
this
he's honestly, ever since
first bout of the evening is the youth MMA catchweight bout. All rounds are 3 times 2-minute rounds of MMA action.
Yeah, as I was saying before, man, ever since I've met him, he's put on a lot of size, Franco. He's put on a massive amount of size. And that happens at that age.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for the first bout of Beatdown 5.
Here we go. Been waiting a long time for this. The first fight back on for Beatdown. We have Karipa Grant, TK, fighting out of the blue corner, up against Franco Fanikar in the red. And the boys touch gloves. The big leg kick opening from Franco.
This is what I wanted to see, was a lot of that standing pressure. Good center control by Karipa. He's pressuring him.
Both boys look pretty relaxed in there for their first MMA fights, Corbin. What were the thoughts going through your head when you jumped into the Beatdown?
I was so exhausted as soon as I got in there. I think that's one thing I wasn't expecting, was how exhausted I was just walking out.
Yeah.
So
a lot of adrenaline.
Just the nerves and adrenaline, and especially at their age. So they're so composed. It's actually impressive how composed.
It is very impressive. They look like seasoned veterans there. Nice leg kick there from Karipa.
I'd like to see if they can release some combos and possibly get a shoot down.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see when that first shot does come. Kick catch there. Doesn't follow it. They're sort of feeling each other out a little bit, testing the waters, seeing what each other's coming back with, when they're going to start stepping up that power, and then we'll start to see some game plans go out the window, hopefully, and see stuff get a little bit more wild.
Yeah,
pretty controlled.
And with this rule set, you can see that their hands drop quite low as well. So it's interesting to see that they have full guard on their body, which is not leaving a lot of room for strikes to get through, which Karipa is actually doing a good job of breaking through that.
It's very interesting. They're going to have to set other areas up, so maybe go to the body, finish with a leg. Good leg kick there.
Good check, actually.
Yeah, very good check.
I think Karipa was hurt from that. I think that hurt him. His back leg is not good. And see how they're throwing their punches. Oh.
Bit of a slip there. And these youth bouts are 3 by 2 minute rounds, so we're nearing the end now. As Karipa comes forward, it's a very tight round.
A round of applause for these two young men.
That was man, they're really composed, eh? They're really taking their time, and I think it will speed up in the second one coming.
Yeah, I think we'll have to see something as you say. It's very relaxed, and I think now they're going to have to look back at maybe Karipa had a little bit more activity, and maybe the corner of Franco will look to maybe get him a little bit more lively and come back and try to win that second round for sure.
For sure. Good drive on both sides. Frankie Jarrett, your younger brother, is in Franco's corner.
That's right.
What kind of advice do you think he's probably giving him?
He's probably telling him to be a bit more aggressive and establish his presence in the center of the cage a little bit more.
Now, you would have coached these boys when you were doing the coach, yeah?
Yeah, I have coached both these boys, but I did coach Karipa probably a bit more. And he's just come a long way. He's come such a long way since the first time I trained him. And it's just so awesome to see finally all that hard work over those years. He's come in and be able to...
At the moment.
Yeah.
He's got that showmanship down.
Round 2.
Some action there, good. The boys coming out strong. And the boys are coming forward a little bit more now. Good catch there from Karipa. Very good execution on that takedown. But he's right back up. Throwing a knee down the middle. Karipa's looking pretty confident. Oh, mouth guards lips. You got to really control them when you're fighting. It's very important to keep them in, keep your jaw clenched. It is interesting because in this rule set you don't need it so much as you can't really get hit to the face. So pretty relaxed upstairs for these boys. So these two boys have been training for a few years now in mixed martial arts. Karipa's has a big background in jiu-jitsu, and he's going to look, but he looks to keep it standing. It looks like he's very confident on his feet now. He's done a lot of training with the stand-up game now. Looks body lock, possibly. He looks like he wants to get to the back and maybe try a takedown from there, but Franco's very smart to it, and he stays off. Round's about to end now, and it's very tight.
Time in round 2. Ring girls this evening wearing Savage clothing. Check it out online.
So going into the third round now, it's pretty close. Who do you feel is
Third
looking
and final round?
Looking like they're ahead in this fight?
It's pretty tight at the moment, honestly. It would be a real challenge for the judges.
So third and final round. Karipa, Grant, TK up against.
And I'd really just like to see them let go. Like they just need to let go in this round. That's what I want to see. Just bang. Let me bang. And this is something you see, and I think we'll see a bit of this tonight, is the lack of ring control. So they're not cornering their opponent. They're just both moving around and exhausting themselves. And they're spending a lot of energy just...
It is tough, I think, maybe...
Here we go.
A little bit tentative. Karipa's coming forward. With that knee, he likes that knee down the middle. It looks like Franco's a little bit hit there. It looks like he's got a standing guillotine. Pulls guard on it, doesn't quite get it, goes to that takedown.
No, that was an illegal kick. But I think Combs is going to let that slide.
Looks like
this is looking good. If he can...
Oh, he's diving for a choke. Oh, he's going for
Here we go.
some type of neck crank there. Rear naked choke. Oh, he's got the tap. Amazing. Great job from Karipa. TK gets the finish with the rear naked choke. He's very confident. What a performance there from Karipa.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome to see. Especially like seeing where he's come from and how far he's come. That was nice. And that's the aggression that I want to see. Like a lot of these fights tonight are going to be youth. I think we've got
3.
Yeah, 3. And so it'll be really good to see from them, like their activity where they're really forcing it, because they can take the risk, especially without the good shots there.
Yeah, that's right.
They can really force the
I think they can really push forward, and you don't have to fear the head strike.
That comes down to their to their
Another big
corner
round of
as well,
applause for
like the
these
corner
two
drive.
young men. Fighters to the centre of the ring, please. Ladies and gentlemen, our first catchweight youth MMA bout of the evening. Winner by back choke, fighting out of the blue corner, Karipa. Bring it in, Karipa. Congratulations on the win tonight. Well done. How was that coming into the cage for the first time, bro?
No, man. Able to get game plan, stick to it. Show them that, you know, my striking's all good as well.
So we're looking forward to seeing you move on in the future. What are some of your aspirations in the cage, mate?
Well, just working hard, you know, making the big show, making the big team. Got to thank my whānau, my dad, really inspired me to do this. Also my cousin Anaru Grant, you know, he's led the way for us. He's like 4th degree brown belt, getting his black belt next weekend, so big up to my whānau, and I appreciate them.
Well spoken. Karipa Grant, everybody.
It's a great win from Karipa. He's done an excellent job tonight.